Okay. Hey, Hines. I am so sorry. I'm just now getting anything even recorded. I'm doing this on my phone, so if it looks awful, that's why we're going to go with that instead of I just look awful. It is Friday morning. I'm sorry I have not gotten anything vlogged or posted or recorded, and even over onto the Bible study page. I have just been, that Becca blessedly was off yesterday. And she had to drive me. It just worked out. She was off on the day that I had my physical therapy. It was just like an assessment. And he did my range of motion, my right side versus my left. It is a dramatic difference between my right leg and my left leg as far as range of motion. And he felt of my back, and he said my back was so stiff, the muscles were so hard. He said, I don't even see how you're able to walk around and function. And I told him it's very difficult, but I'd do it anyway. Well, after we left there, Becca was so sweet. She took me and Carol Beth to Five Guys Hamburgers. I think if you saw my Facebook post or Instagram, I did it to one of them. I think it was Facebook. If we had some excitement, we never knew what happened or what went on with the fire trucks. Hop over to my Facebook and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that was just so sweet of Becca. And she was... God truly has her in the occupation that she needs to be. She never lost patience with me. She never tried to hurry me. She was just very caring and concerning. And I told her on the way home, I said, I'm so sorry I made you waste your day off. And she's like, Mom, it's not wasting it. You are Mom. And that just, it was so sweet. I got Tootabod coming up here to love on me. He has been loving and just hanging with me. It's like he knows I don't feel good. Carol Beth helped me make up my bed this morning. It is 10:30. I'm just not moving good. Last night I cried myself to sleep with pain. I'm not saying that for sympathy. I'm saying it because my next sentence is, that man was so sweet. He knew my leg was hurting, and he just kept rubbing my leg, and he held my hand, and we fell asleep that way. I asked him this morning. I woke up this morning before he left. I got up and I had some coffee, and I'm like, did you ever let go of my hand? And he's like, nope. I held your hand all night. And I thought that was so sweet. He's like, I was worried about you. And it was so sweet that he held my hand all night long. I love that man. I truly do. This is not where I wanted to go with this video, but it's where we're going. I did want to just hop on and tell y'all that I am still here. I'm just not kicking. I was going to say I'm still here and kicking, but I'm not kicking. I told him this morning, I said, if I would have known that they could have done anything for me, I said last night I would have had you take me to the emergency room. And he's like, I got ready to load you up and take you. He said, but I figured you would have said no. And I'm like, no, if you would have offered, I would have gone. Yeah. I don't know what, or if anything, if they could have done anything. But my right leg had gotten into such a spasm. It was just stiff and like turned, and it was in a permanent like cramp. If you've ever had a hamstring pull, okay, it was that way all the way over, but it was, my whole leg was twisted, and I couldn't untwist it. I mean, there was nothing I could do. And that was even after taking all my meds. I don't know if I just overdid it, or I don't know if this is going to be part of the new norm. If it is, Lord help me. Carol Beth had to get me up this morning. Like I said, I got up when Fat Man did. And he was able to help me out of the bed. And I went and had coffee with him. And I tried doing my Bible time, and my mind just kept drifting off. And I thought, okay, I've got to go lay back down. And so I came and I laid back down about 6:30 maybe. Because, yeah, Becca done left. It was about 6:30. I did not get up again until 9. And luckily I heard Carol Beth's TV, so I knew she was up. And I had to get her. She had to come help me up out of bed. I could not raise up. And so she helped me up. And I went in there and I sat down and I had another cup of coffee. And I came in here and I got dressed. I got my shoes on yet. She's going to have to help me. She had to help me get my hair done. She helped me make the bed. She stood on that side and I stood on this side and we just pulled the covers up. So, my neurologist is out of town. He'll be back this coming week. I have not had my gamma treatment, so I'm sure by next week I am going to be horrific awful. I hate to even think. I know this is not from missing treatment because it was just supposed to have been yesterday. So this has nothing to do with that. This is just a flare up. And like I said, I don't know if this is going to be my new norm. They had told me that it's because it is a progressive degenerative disease. I'll have good times. And then I'll have a flare up. And it will plateau. And whatever function that I've lost, yeah. Not going to think that way. Not going to think that way. Physical therapy, I do start Tuesday. And the most he wants me to do is the aqua in the pool. And I've had that before, and it was wonderful. It's not at the Y, it's actually at physical therapy. Rehab Associates is the name of the place. The man that is in charge now, he is wonderful. He has known me from step one of this. Wonderful, wonderful, sweet man. And so he's like, okay. He felt my back, and that's when he was talking about how just stiff. I mean, it's like there's no other word for it. It's hard as a rock back there. So he said that hopefully they could do something to kind of ease some of those muscles back out. I'm hoping they can too. Yeah. Yeah. Now remember, it's like, okay, this is what it felt like back before I was first diagnosed. This is the pain that yeah. You know, they ask you the little smiley face pain scale. And they'll show you the faces of like 1 through 10. Don't ask me. Look at what I look like. You know, am I smiling and grinning? No. I'm definitely not a 0. Look at my face. Look at the chart. Where am I? You know. Anywho, that has been so sweet. Thought my van was fixed. My air went out. I don't know if I told y'all about that or not. My front air went out. And he took it yesterday because Becca had me. He took my van to the shop and he called me late yesterday afternoon. He's like, well, I got good news and better news. He said, I'm picking up your van. It's ready. And I'm like, oh, crap, how much? And it was only like $65. And he's like, it's, fixed. They pulled something and cleaned it and added Freon and da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay. He got back home, and he's like, you don't believe this. And I'm like, it's not fixed, is it? He's like, nope. So he called the guy. He's like, yeah, it's cold. You can feel cool air. He said, but the fan's not blowing. He said, y'all did not fix it. So he's got to take it back one day next week. Yeah. Anywho. But he was going to run errands for me this afternoon. He's going to go by the drugstore, and our comforter is done at the dry cleaners. So he's going to pick that up for me. And then Becca took me to the grocery store yesterday afternoon, and that's kind of what put I was going to say the nail in the coffin, but I really don't want to use that reference. By the time we got done at Aldi's, I was dragging. I mean, I just couldn't. And I don't want this to be my new norm. No. Because this pain, I just can't handle this pain. That, and I got to be able to get up and do. That man told me this is the most I could do today. Hold down the bed. Keep the cat under control. Yeah, he's supposed to be watching me. I want to try to get some laundry done. It is a massive, you can't see it. It's a massive pile between our bedroom and our bathroom door. So I need to figure out a way of getting it to where it needs to go. Yeah. So, but I do want to touch base with everybody and tell you thank you for all the comments and the prayers. And I know y'all are praying for me. Please continue praying for me. I am so sorry that I just can't do dailies or day in the life. And like I said, she even took me to the grocery store yesterday, and I could have done an Aldi haul. I did not even bring the first ode of groceries into this house. Becca got the wagon, they unloaded it, and they put the groceries away for me. I was nowhere in the kitchen. I was in my recliner. She told me, she said, you sit there, and if I did get up, she's like, what are you up for? And I'm like, well, I want to help. And she's like, you need to go sit down. Sure enough, after supper, Brian had made frozen pizzas, and bless his heart, one fell through the cracks of the oven. Don't ask me how he did that. I don't know. But anywho, he was so frustrated. But I'd gotten up to do something, and I did. I almost fell. I was putting, I don't know why I did it, but I stepped back with my right leg, and it gave way, and Becca caught me. I would have fallen and hit the ground. Becca caught me. So she's like, sit down. I'm like, yes, ma'am, I will. And then this morning when Carol Beth had to do my hair, I'm like, thanks, Mom. She just laughed. She thought that was so funny. So, but here I am. So, no words of wisdom. Trying to come up with something, I just can't. Yeah, no words of wisdom. I am going to get her to bring me my Bible, and hopefully I'll be able to hop over to Facebook and get 24 done. If not, yeah. So, Thank you for all the prayers. Please keep praying. Y'all are in ours. Please know that. Anybody along the path of the hurricane, we have been praying for everybody in the path of the hurricane. Please know that you're in our thoughts and prayers. And I will talk to y'all hopefully tomorrow.